Welcome to the All Things BMX Show, live from the RITM studios here in the busy metropolis of, that is, Heartland, Michigan, that we're hanging out here tonight. We got Melissa's dad hanging out with us in the studio this evening, Larry.
That's right.
He's off screen, making sure that everybody behaves this evening.
That's right.
We have episode number 33 coming to you, big winners. We got our special guests from the west side coming in on that Michigan SSquared team. A whole group over there. You got Chris. We got Ryan and Damon hanging out over there, and I guess we're going to call that the Michigan SSquared studio for the show. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm glad you guys could join us. It's
For sure.
You know, it's Wednesday night. I am your host, Justin Tompkins, longtime lover of BMXer and all things that do BMX. Along with our host, Chris.
Love it.
Oh, Chris, I'm so glad.
Oh, here we go. Drum roll.
I'm so glad that you could be here this evening, and our friends over in the West Side studio could, well, they could bring a surprise for everybody to finally see your plane.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
There it is, folks.
Look at that. I didn't realize
cool.
it was red and white.
So
That's cool.
That's cool.
since last week, I wanted to know if you had made any, how far you got along on that rap album, No THC in the CBD.
That was funny.
You got a couple songs written already?
I didn't get far with that.
No.
I got to get with Harry Larry on that.
Okay. As always, we have Mr. Paul Remington, our sound engineer, coming in the wonderful town of Bertucky. To my right, your left, we have our video engineer this evening, who's got the cameras crisp, which is nice because I just got a haircut.
Good.
Chris, looking good. Everyone in the studio. Melissa, looking magnificent back there at the Gate 9 producers perch.
Hello, everybody.
How we doing, Melissa?
Oh, hanging in.
All right.
We survived our first day of school.
Very
I officially
nice.
have a third grader.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're talking about Laura.
She
Yeah.
looks like she was doing TikToks over here.
Yeah, she's doing something. She's just off over here.
Yeah, at the buffet.
Yes.
Snack buffet.
She does have quite the selection of food going on over there, doesn't she?
She
We
had
might
her-
have to hit that during the commercial.
Absolutely. And joining us this evening, the gang over there on the west side is brought to you by our friends from the Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise video chat line. And man, we got some news coming up later you're not going to want to miss about that. We also have another Jeremy Ames voicemail segment, and we're going to be discussing all the latest news, rumors, and gossip that make up All Things BMX, brought to you by the MIA Nate's Painting. The show's opening is brought to you by our friends at Truth BMX. Time to top it off. Go get another shot. Just don't make it a 9%er.
You meanie.
Chris, let them know where they can listen and watch the show.
All right, welcome into the show, everybody. Hope you're having a great evening. Make sure you like us on Facebook. All right, share with all your friends. YouTube. Well, actually, let me start over here. Facebook is sponsored by our friends at Heavy Pedals BMX Zine. Make sure you like our Facebook page. Share it with all your friends. YouTube is sponsored by T-Bone BMX, and we need everybody to go over there and subscribe to that, because we're trying to tweak the numbers over there on YouTube a little bit so that we come up in the search when people are searching for BMX. Also, we're on Twitch, which is brought to you by our friends at RSVP Wedding and Event Planning, and Twitter Periscope is brought to you by Holly Power Sports. You can find our audio-only podcast version, same exact show, no video, podcast on Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcast media from. Yeah, Fix, that's a good one too.
That's a good word.
Podcasts are brought to you by the good people at Gate 9 Custom Number Plates. So if you're looking for a plate for your team, for yourself, get a hold of Billy over at Gate 9.
Heard he's making designing jerseys too.
I heard a rumor about that.
Been kind of quiet. No chatter from him yet.
Not yet. He'll be in there.
But you guys, make sure you get in the chat. If you have any questions for our guests tonight, make sure you get in there. Get your questions. Melissa will get them over here to us and to our guests in the SSquared studio over there on the west side of the state. And as always, we would like to hear from you. You can email the show if you have any suggestions for the show, segments, guests you'd like to see on the show. Email us at allthingsbmxshow@gmail.com. And with that, we are going to head over to our first commercial break.
RSVP Wedding and Event Designs. Anything you can imagine under the sun for your wedding, corporate event, parties, or even private events. Winner of the prestigious Best of Weddings by the Knot. Family owned and operated by some really cool BMXers. Call them now, 248-301-5522, and tell them that the Michigan BMX Podcast Show sent you.
It's called Puke and Rally.
Oh my God.
Right. Thank you. We're back. Thank you to our friends at RSVP Wedding and Event Planning. If you have a wedding, corporate event, any type of party gig, you need a DJ or event planning, give the folks at RSVP Wedding and Event Planning a call. They will hook you up.
All right. Thank you, Chris. And coming back from commercial, if you didn't hear it, we were talking about the 11%, 9%.
Now they're
Debate.
teasing me about the forgotten Vegas plans. Autumn, I'm going to kick your ass when I see you.
Oh, so I want to thank all of our guests over there at the Michigan SSquared studio for joining us this evening. This came from a little contest that we were part of here in the state of Michigan, where we said, hey, we're going to take the team that wins this series that Rock City put on, and some of the architects are sitting in that room right there. We're going to let them explain how this worked, because it was a really awesome idea, and it was totally different from the way you would run a normal team series, and it was a lot of fun. And as always, we engage in participation from our guests, and also you guys hanging out in the chat rooms. If you've got questions, you want to talk some trash, get in there and do it.
Not at me, thank you.
Yeah. No, not at us.
Go back to teasing Chris in the helicopter.
Now, see, they have a model of your one of your airplanes, I heard.
One of.
So now, guys, well, first of all, let's start with saying congratulations to you guys over there. How are you guys feeling?
Thank you. Great. It was nice to win something that we had a part in architecting and putting together, so it was great.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So this was a team series over at Rock City, and can you give us like a quick breakdown of how this series was run, Chris? Can you give us a quickie version of it?
Part of that one. Well, there were, I don't know how many qualifiers there were anymore, but there were probably 7 or 8, 10, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, and it kind of got interrupted with the COVID.
We don't talk of that word.
I know.
It was just a single point race. You know, it wasn't anything special. It was just to get teams developed just for more participation, just to involve more people. So there were people on other teams that weren't necessarily on their like factory team or, you know, whatever sponsored team it was. It was just they were on that team for this team series.
So build your own team type of thing.
Basically, it was just inclusion, you know, just to include everybody.
Right.
So you would take I have no idea. Chris and Ryan were the ones that came up, but none of them want to talk.
What?
No,
That's kind of what this is here.
Sorry, I guess what Chris was talking about is everybody wants to be part of a team, and we wanted to build the sport, so we tried to figure out a way to get the group together, to get people to feel like they're part of something. And somehow, I think it was Ryan's like, we should do this team series. I believe he developed it. You know, I might have had a part in helping come up with some formulas. I sat there and crunched a ton of numbers. We wanted to make it fair. We all know that everybody can win a race. We know who the pros are, you know, our favorites out at the track that we cheer for all the time. And we need the underdog. We need the novice or the intermediates. Those are the ones that are going to keep the sport growing. We needed something for them to be able to compete at a level and feel like they were part of something. Does that sound right, Ryan?
That was
Yeah, we all, the local diehards are going to be at every race. All of our kids, we're at every race, whether it be a single point, a double point, a gold cup, it don't matter. In the winter, that's what we did, so we were there all the time. But the ones that weren't there all the time, they'd show up once in a while. How do you get them more involved? They're not chasing a gold cup. They're not chasing the state series. They're just in and out once in a while. So we wanted to come up with something to get them more involved. And once those kids, most of them novices, stuff like that, once they felt part of something bigger, you know, you got a team like SSquared saying, hey, do you want to ride with us for the team series? The Yes team picked up a lot of kids. You know, Wild picked up a lot of kids. Those kids all of a sudden felt like they were part of something big. And the ones that were only showing up once in a while, they didn't miss a state race, or excuse me, a team series race. All of a sudden, they were part of something.
Right.
And
that's cool.
Counted just as anybody else. There was no team sheets. Everybody's score counted. It was big. It helped rider counts tremendously.
So was the scoring done based on point, like finishing points, or how did you end up with a total at the end of the race day?
Top 5.
Yeah, I remember.
I think it was top 5.
Yeah, you could have, and this is what made it really neat. You could show up with 15 or 5 or 25, and whoever were the best 5 finishers that was on your team, that was your score.
Okay.
And if you were short riders, that's what we thought. What if you had a team
This was
that
great.
was
Yeah.
really small? And we didn't want to ostracize. If somebody couldn't have somebody else on their team, how could we allow them? Or if they only showed up with 4 riders that week because somebody went to a bigger race down south, how could we do that? So that's where we crunched some numbers and came up with some percentages, and some magic happened, and we came up with fair for all teams.
Yeah, we were afraid if one of these teams that they kind of threw together a team, if they were one rider short in week 2, well, that just killed the team series for them the entire rest of it. You know, we didn't want towards the end of the team series there just be the big main teams. We wanted all these little teams to stick with it the whole way. So coming up with that ghost rider type deal, with the average of the top riders, it kept it going, even if they were a rider down.
It sounds like you guys had a lot of planning going on there to make that whole thing work out. So that was pretty
kind
awesome.
of fun to watch that come together. There were gears turning.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Sounds like there might have even been some algebra or geometry or something going on there. Something way over my head.
Sure. I might have stopped talking for about 20 minutes while I was trying to...
Larson actually carries an abacus with him. He was using
right.
Loop here, so I was around back then. I still have sandals. So
That's hilarious.
It turned out it was really great because it did level the playing field, and I know to what you were saying, and if there's other tracks listening right now, this is a great idea for your single point races because it levels the playing field. There's no extra points given for experts or girls. Everyone just races everyone. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm like this, wait, you're not going to do experts get more points? That doesn't make no sense. And girls don't get no point. Wait a minute, because that's the way it works, right? So this immediately made it level for everybody. And it was great because, like you guys were saying, if you were short one week, you could double a score. And it still kept you in the standings if need be. And it came down to a pretty, didn't it come down to a pretty tight finish there? Why don't you tell them how close that was?
we don't know.
We have no idea. But I know it was a close run, but I don't know what the final point.
We know there was a week. Michigan Wild actually had the lead
2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, the entire time, really?
Yep.
So we don't know the final standings. They were never released.
Were they keeping it under the hashtag fake news or just under lock and key? We don't know.
It didn't matter. They won.
You got the banner. I mean, that's all that matters.
First, right?
No, I know we would report on it each week, and you guys came in. I want to say you guys came in tied right at the end. I could be wrong, but if it wasn't, it was really close. And man, you guys pulled it right out.
Because it great.
Yeah.
Trevor, Blaine won. I don't remember. Carson won, so that was 3. I want to say.
That's Chris's, not ours.
Oh, I thought that was us.
No, we're good.
Somebody's calling in on the hotline.
Am I back? Are we still on?
No, we didn't lose you.
Yeah, you're there. It's all good.
Jason's got it running. It's good. Everything you're good. It's the nights that Jason isn't here that you got to worry.
Yeah, for sure.
Going in, it's going to be tough with Michigan Wild. It was right down to it. And what I found that I liked was after week 2, Oliver was, as soon as we got there, running up to see what is going on. He wanted to see where are we at, who's in the lead, who scores, where are we at, and it was neat. It was fun to show up and to see him go check that board, and then to see other kids around there too. Did you see who's in the lead?
Little good, healthy competition never hurt nobody.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
So what was aside from your guest appearance here this evening, what were you awarded?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. That's the best thing you could win.
Well, that's why I led with that. But
The plane is actually carrying it around our studio here. So
I don't know if you noticed the model Chris plane is towing the banner.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
since we
cool.
don't have like outdoor sports other than BMX, then this is the next best thing. We have our championship flag, and we paid to have that plane fly it around.
My God.
I'd have thought you'd have gave him a discount, Chris.
You guys just.
That's the one and only Team Series indoor championship flag.
That's
Yes.
true. That's very
The
true.
inaugural.
And it ended up at the
Well,
outdoor.
I guess it will be the only.
Started
Yeah.
indoor, finished outdoor.
Yeah.
That's that'll be worth a lot of money someday
It's a collectible.
to somebody.
Yeah, when we release how we ran that series, then we can collect royalties on
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Exactly.
Time to patent.
one request to it is there a way you can have for leverage or bonus points or something trash talking? There wasn't enough. It was instigated many times, but it just was not enough trash
Was
talking.
nobody playing with you, Justin?
Was
I'm not
that,
saying it was us.
let's see, was that part of the Kebco / All Things
I think
BMX
it was.
Show team?
No, I think it was Jay's brother trying to land on somebody's helmet in one of the races, or land on somebody's head in one of the
Oh,
races.
yes. I remember that race.
Yes.
Good
Too
stuff.
funny.
So let's talk about the SSquared team and how you guys ended up getting hooked up. Because not only did you guys come in and win this series, this was your first. You guys started off right around the same time, right, Chris?
Well, we actually started. I just looked it up, and it was on Facebook yesterday as a memory that SSquared Michigan started yesterday, a year ago yesterday.
Wow.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're 1 year old.
Yep. And then the funny thing is, when we got started in BMX was when Nolan found out that he riding the bus, that there was a track in Greenville and a track in Rockford. So that was about 4 years ago, I believe it was, or 3 years ago. And that was literally today is the first day of practice. So
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
And for the people that don't know, who's that? Who's Nolan?
come here.
There we go.
First guest.
Good way to pick up the segue for that. Thank you.
So this is Nolan. This is my son. You can tell him who you are.
Hey, Nolan.
Hi, Nolan Medler,
What class do you race?
10 expert.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, quick question. What kind of bike do you ride? Better not be a Schwinn.
Answer components, right?
Yep.
Only the best.
Gotta hit the sponsors, man.
All
Gotta hit the
right.
sponsors.
We just heard it's your 4-year anniversary of knowing about BMX.
Yeah, I didn't know that until now.
So how did that happen, Nolan? You're riding the bus and you had a couple buddies say, "Hey, go check this out," or how'd that go?
Well, I think it was a Facebook post or something, but we found out about like BMX because there was like tracks local. Like we live 15 minutes away from Greenville, which there used to be an indoor track that we
Right.
go. Where it is 45 minutes away, so it's pretty easy to get from here and there.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
Like riding a bike, like how do I explain this? Like someone gave us a bike, so I started riding it around the yard just to get used to it, and then I like decided that I wanted to go out to the track. So then that's what happened. Started riding, getting used to riding BMX. Now here I am, 4 years later, riding BMX expert.
Nice. That's
Awesome
pretty fast.
It's a fast career.
It is. That's very, very fast.
That is pretty
Now,
quick.
Nolan, do
actually.
you race? I think you and your siblings do. You race cruiser and class?
Yep, I'll do.
Oh, I thought so.
That's why
Bunch of
they're out.
diehards.
That's why they're out there winning.
Now, are you one of those kids that races the cruiser for your warm up and then takes class more serious, or do you put the time in both?
Question. Good question.
I just want to ride and ride hard, just race.
Perfect answer.
I like that. That's cool.
Well, we enjoy watching you out on the track.
Oh.
Now, 4 years, made it to expert already. You show up on the show. You've got the hat, plug in the sponsor. You got the jersey on. Very nice work, all right? So we got some people listening right now. There's a friend of mine that just queued in, and he's thinking about getting his kid involved in it. So you guys over on the west side, in a few seconds, I want you to say hi to Sonny real fast, because he messaged me, and he said, my kid doesn't believe that I know some people that have a Facebook show or a YouTube show.
Oh, really?
So I said, hey, I got the coolest group that's going to be on this week, and we'll all say hi to him and his kid here in a second. So, Sonny, the only thing we're going to ask in exchange is that you get out to a track and give it a whirl. And probably you could get either on an SSquared or, with components by answer, or we got plenty of them. So let's all just say hi on the count of 3 to Sonny and his boy here. 1, 2, 3. Hi.
Hi,
Sonny.
Sonny. And family.
So they're watching, and you're talking to the champs out there on the west side right now.
Yep. Team series champions.
There they are, the whole gang.
Okay. Whoa. That's a lot of smiling faces.
Those are
Holy
some
cow, they
nice
got
looking
a-
jerseys.
We got a crew out there. Holy smokes.
All right, who's next?
So who's next? Who wants to go on next and say hi?
I got Oliver Larson.
All right.
Hey, Oliver.
Did you practice that, Chris? Because they just dispersed. Like,
Nope.
very nice.
They're a well-organized machine.
Very.
Hey, the Michigan SSquared team, they don't mess around, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Oliver. What age group do you race?
I race 9 expert
9 expert. How long
All
have
right.
you been racing?
years.
6 years?
Yep. I started when I was 3.
Wow.
Strider bike?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
Your uncle Dave Hester from the auction Storage Wars. Yep.
He has no
idea who that is.
He doesn't know who you're talking
100%.
Good talk.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
What?
Moving on.
What's your favorite track?
Lansing.
Nice.
All right.
Steve Dyer, you owe him some money, at least that or some ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go ice cream.
We'll negotiate this. Don't worry.
All right. So, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we'd have given you double if you just said Waterford Oaks, but okay.
Oh,
Chris would have offered you your own show, okay?
Helicopter ride.
Or yeah, he
late.
never pays helicopter rides,
That is
okay?
true. That he promises and doesn't deliver.
What's your
pork chops on me for that
He's
one.
still mad. So far, the whole 6 years racing. What's your favorite? What's your best memory you've had racing?
Let's see. Mostly the crashing. That's like the one thing to remember.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is-
Have you heard anything really bad?
I know. I haven't broke anything. One time I landed on my pinky. Like I was like this and the cement was like this and I landed right on my pinky like
Oh
this.
my gosh.
And then one time I did a somersault curve. And all that stuff.
Well, that's why we wear helmets, right?
Yeah. It is.
Yep. Everybody, make sure you're wearing your helmet.
Well,
Oh,
Oliver,
my
we
goodness.
want to say thank you and congratulations for being part of that championship team. Who are you going to pick, Oliver, to go to come up next?
Who do you want?
I am going to say Dorian.
Yeah.
All right. What did you say, Dorian?
No.
Dorian.
Dorian. What happening,
All right.
my man?
Oh, not much.
How you doing, Dorian?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
What class do you ride? What age group do you ride?
10X and 10 Cruiser.
10X and 10 Cruiser.
You guys got a class full.
Oh, my
No
goodness.
wonder when we're out there at the tracks, it's a whole moto brought to you by.
SSquared.
Yeah.
Michigan SSquared.
Okay, so I asked Nolan a question. I said, does he ride his cruiser to warm up for his class, or does he put the same effort into both? What do you do?
I put the same effort into both all the
Good.
time.
I
Good
like
move.
that.
All right.
Very nice.
Good deal.
And your favorite track?
Probably Waterford.
There we
He
go.
wants that double ice cream.
He's bringing it.
There's no dummies in this group.
Chris is going to make sure you got plenty of popsicles, my man. Dorian, we want to say thanks. And it's your turn to pick who's next. But before you bring them up next, there is one person. Just click to the guest videos list. And, I hope he finally joined. But here, bring him on.
He's in a pool in his backyard.
What?
Yeah. Cool.
Remember Nate's painting Nate?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Nate's
he's
been-
been busy, so, I messaged him earlier and told him, hey, look, I got a little something for you here, but I don't even think he joined, so hopefully he watches it or listens to the replay.
Nate, we miss you.
We miss him.
Hope you're enjoying your pool, though.
Missing in action.
Yeah, who are you going to bring up next, Dorian?
Carson.
Carson. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Carson,
Nothing.
how we doing?
Good. How about you?
Great. Not bad at all. So what class do you race, buddy?
I race 11 intermediate.
All right.
Oh.
Do you do cruiser at all or just 20?
I just do class.
All right.
How long you been racing for?
3.5 years.
Okay. Cool.
Like it.
What's your favorite, what's been your favorite moment racing?
My favorite moment is, it's really just racing in general because you really have no idea. It's like, the most nerve-wracking and probably the most, probably my favorite is up in the gate because you never know what's going to happen the rest of the race.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right.
Point.
For
I
sure.
like it.
Lots of excitement.
Oh, definitely.
Saying anticipation. Is it going to be a long gate? Is it going to be a short gate? Am I going to be asleep on the long gate or not be ready on that short gate? I'm not ever ready.
Yeah, neither am I.
Carson, we got to know, what's your favorite track?
Probably Traverse City.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good choice, too.
Yep.
I like this already. All right.
This is fun. We got all different tracks.
Yeah. All right. Hey, who are you picking next?
I'll pick Corey.
Corey?
Corey, all right. Wow, they got this down, don't they?
What's
Jump
up,
in,
buddy?
jump out.
How are you?
Good. How about you?
We are good, and thank you for asking. Melissa's going to ask you a question real quick.
What class do you ride, buddy?
8 intermediate.
Now, do you ride cruiser, too?
No, I just do class.
How long have you been racing?
Almost a year.
Very cool.
All right.
How did you find out about the team that you're on?
My friend Blaine.
Very nice.
You
And
just at your race at Waterford, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved up at the state race.
that's right.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. That's great.
Sweet.
I don't know if you know this or not, but that is the second oldest BMX track in the country.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, you had your special moment.
That's where you celebrated your move up.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe.
Well, Chris has a question for you that we all want to know.
All right. So, what is your favorite track you've raced at?
Traverse City.
Yeah, all right.
That is
All
a
right.
good track. We like that one too.
Better get Rich on the phone. Tell him he better get that checkbook out.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Corey, who's gonna come up next?
Corinne.
Ooh.
All right, Corinne.
All right.
There's that girlfriend. How are you?
That is the artiste.
Artist.
Yes, and it
Didn't
is.
she
I
win
should have
our
taken
contest?
a picture. I bought a
No.
painting off of this budding young artist.
Yeah, she won.
Oh,
she won
she
our.
did, yeah.
She won ours, and then Melissa bought a painting off of her.
Yes, it's hanging in our bedroom actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway,
Anyway.
what class? What are you racing these days, Corinne? Enough about me.
And 13 cruiser.
Okay. So then I asked your brother. I'm gonna assume I know the answer, but I'm still gonna ask. So when you're riding both bikes, are you riding cruiser to warm up for your class, or same effort on both, or what's the motivation there? Same effort. Just kick ass all the time, right?
Thanks.
I heard a rumor that after riding somebody's bike over the past weekend, you're getting a new one.
Should be here soon.
It's just completely hearsay at this moment.
I thought he said it was going to be here Saturday.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, everyone should be here Saturday, but you know how the postal service works.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a little
Chris has
unpredictable.
relatives that work there. We know all about it.
I do.
I don't know.
Okay, I was just saying, not that I know of.
You do now.
All right. I'll put in a good word for you. Maybe they'll get it here quicker. I don't know.
It could be the 2-day shipping like we had on the grips from Truth that took 10.
Right.
Let's hope that's
Yeah.
not her frame.
That's all.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the new frame. I'm assuming it's a DK of some type. No? Oh.
No.
Of course, it's not a DK. We're talking to the SSquared.
Yeah, I did, and I rode hers, and it's like, well,
It's pretty nice.
It might,
We'd have to check one of
things can
them out.
happen. Things can happen.
She was just using yours for sizing.
Yeah. Your favorite, most memorable moment you've had in BMX so far?
I'm not sure. I enjoy all of it, like just racing and seeing what's going to happen, because you don't know what's going to happen each race.
Very nice.
You never know what you're going to get. What is your favorite track you've raced on?
I don't have a favorite. I like them all.
Very
Man,
good.
Ooh,
are you gonna be
diplomatic.
a politician when you grow up, Corinne? She's good at deferment.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All
Awesome,
right.
awesome, awesome.
Who are you picking?
Drew.
Drew.
Oh man,
I think he's the last one.
I was like, I feel like she did that reluctantly, but you know.
We're gonna when we finish with Drew, we'll hit we'll knock out our commercials, and then we'll be and we'll come back. So that way we'll just clear them right out of the way, so we can keep hanging out. How are you doing, Drew?
Good.
Did I see you a little while ago?
Yeah.
I thought so. Well, Melissa's got some questions for you.
Oh,
What class are you riding there, buddy?
8 expert.
Now, are you a cruiser and a class rider?
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
So Pete, the Medler spends so much money on entry fees.
Do you have a favorite?
Upstairs now.
Say it again. Sorry, I cut you off.
But he couldn't. He didn't hear you.
Oh, do you have a favorite? Do you like riding cruiser or do you like riding class?
Probably cruiser more.
Ah, okay.
cool deal. All right.
So what's your favorite or most memorable moment you've had racing so far, and how long have you been racing?
Dad, how long have you been racing for?
Don't ask me. Maybe 2 or 3 years. I can't remember.
We can text Michelle real fast and find out if you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, actually, she's in the chat. She says that's why mom works 2 jobs. I'm assuming that's reference to the entry fees.
Entry fees, yeah, for sure.
Thinking, Class cruiser, class crew. Oh, never mind. It's an Escalade car payment right there.
We now have 9 total frames, so yeah, put that together.
Wow.
Well,
and a fly trailer to carry them all.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, they're. Yeah.
So, hey, Drew, what's your favorite track you've ever raced at?
Probably Rockford, Illinois, or Waterford.
Yeah, Rockford.
Rockford. Gets
Now,
a
did
vote.
you tell me what your favorite moment like riding was?
Probably moving up moving up to intermediate and expert.
Moving up.
Big moments.
So, you remember we said hi to Sonny and his kid Johnny. If you had to convince Johnny to come out and race, what would you tell him would be the best thing, the funnest thing in BMX?
Probably just have fun.
Just having fun on the bike.
I like that.
All right.
Any time on a bike is fun.
It really is. All right. We're gonna see you this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So what that is a teaser, because we got to go to a couple commercials, and when we come back, you can tell everybody what's going on Sunday. All right.
Look at his face.
We'll be right back. We're going to listen to our friends from Magic. What are we going to do? We'll just knock them all out. We're going to do Magic, Truth, and the new Heavy Pedals commercial, you guys. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's time to experience the coolest store you've never been to. Magic Motorsports in Waterford. Discover over 40,000 square feet of savings. From motorcycle parts, accessories, and service to hoodies, coats, jackets, and sunglasses from Oakley and Spy, and so much more. Looking for that perfect gift? You'll find it here. Get big discounts on everything every day. We also carry the area's largest selection of BMX bikes and accessories. And we change motorcycle tires while you wait. Magic Motorsports on Dixie Highway just west of Telegraph in Waterford.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Heavy Pedals BMX Zine. Voted #1 by the All Things BMX Podcast Show viewers. Issue 3, now out. Make sure you head over to Sloan Bicycle Shop, Ray's MTV, Reggie's, and many others to pick your copy up now. While you're at it, make sure you check out our website, pick up one of our new t-shirts, and our beer koozies to keep those drinks nice and frosty cold on those warm days at the track and trails. Heavy Pedals with a Z.
Here we go.
All right, we are back. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, Magic, Truth, and Heavy Pedals. We appreciate you guys. And we want to say thank you to our friends over there on the west side, the Team Series champions. Now, are you ready to tell everyone watching right now what is going on Sunday here in Michigan?
What's going on?
The state championship.
All right.
All right. Where's it at?
Rockford.
Rock City, Rockford, Michigan.
So how are you sitting right now in your standings? Are you looking good for a plate? And what plate are you going to end up with?
The last I knew, I think I was in 3.
I can't remember.
That's all right.
Nice job.
It's a podium.
Are you?
3.
Yeah. Just
Very nice.
Give it your best on Sunday and see where it all lands, right?
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Well, lots of shout outs in the chat and congratulations to everybody. Yellow Cat's saying great job. Bill Heath from Michigan Wild is checking in. Your mama is on there. We finally got a night off and she's hanging out on the show.
Hey, Drew, this is where you go, hi, Mom, like all those guys on TV do. They go, hi, Mom.
Charlie was actually in the chat asking if anybody was racing this weekend. So I think the answer is everybody is racing this weekend.
Hey, let us know in the chat if you're racing this weekend.
No, they didn't come to watch.
Yeah. So, hey, we appreciate you guys. What do you guys want to roll to next? You want to go to the...
well, how many riders do you have on your team, Chris? How many total riders you got up there?
Right around 20.
20?
Nice.
That's good size. That's nice. And do you guys have anything on the horizon after the state series? You guys like looking at doing any nationals or anything like that yet, or just keeping it local?
Just keeping it local. I wanted to go to nationals, but with the COVID going on, and I work in a cancer center, I'm high risk, and not worth it.
Right. But better safe than sorry at this point, right?
Yeah. So we're just staying pretty local.
Awesome.
How about the Grands? Anybody maybe headed down to Tulsa?
I don't know if we have anybody. Maybe
Rogers?
Maybe one or two. I'm not sure.
Cool. What are you doing?
We're going. Jake, I mean, you're going.
Oh, to Grant? Yeah, I'm definitely along for the ride.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a donut for my ass. I mean, my butt.
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to keep it clean. I was trying. I broke the cardinal rule again. I know.
I even
sorry.
clicked kid-friendly this evening. Sorry, Drew. I know you've heard worse when people fall down, though.
There you go. Mercy.
I got a question for you.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what do you think? You think Grands will be held inside?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Right down the road.
So,
I don't know, man.
yes. There'll be a twist, but it'll be indoors.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Yes, it will. I agree.
Because isn't that always like they always say, you know, the Grands flu or something? Everybody comes home with some type of a...
Man, if you ever... did you ever do Christmas Classic?
No.
Okay, so anytime like you're indoors for more than a couple days with a track in there,
all the
you
dirt
leave and
dust.
just it gets in your lungs. You're hacking it up and coughing it. It was Morristown, Tennessee was the same way. That was we used to joke back in the NBL days, that was the poor man Grands, because everybody went to Tulsa and then the NBLers here on the East Coast slid down to Morristown and we raced down there.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing, so it was indoors. So you got all that dust up in the air, and that's the Grands flu. Yep.
Right. So
Well, sounds like masks might be appropriate then.
it's
exactly.
the funny thing is like absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it
we all know, like all of us hung out at the indoor. You'd see the dust in there even.
Sure.
You'd water it down, it just come up. You know, it happens. It didn't happen this past year.
Natural. I mean, that's
Chris was the track maintenance guy, so it never happened.
Mr. Wilson believes that 100% Grands will be inside too.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, yeah.
It'll be an adventure. How's that?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Are we
Jeremy Ames voicemail?
Heading to the voicemail with Mr.
That
Jeremy
time.
Ames.
Yeah.
We're going that way.
Well, you're just here we are. So
we just threw a wrench at Mr. Juarez.
Every week we have this segment right here brought to you by our good friend Jeremy, which he's looking for a sponsor for this segment, and you could pay him in empty beer cans, whatever you can find, catalytic converters. He doesn't mind. He does not need any more bike frames.
Was he say used bike frames?
This guy,
or just
for those that are
new ones?
listening that don't know, this dude changes bike frames every 3 weeks minimum. And now he wants a cruiser so he can rotate it.
Isn't that about as often as he changes underpants?
With Jeremy? No, he goes way longer.
Way longer.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
So, Drew, you better hope he never gets your phone number because he's going to leave you some weird voicemails. And Harry, he's still coming after you. I know that. So,
Harry Larry.
Larry, yeah.
And without any further ado, we're going to go to this week's Jeremy Ames voicemail.
Hey, Justin, it's Jeremy. I'm not going to be able to do a voicemail this week, man. I got some tragic news going on. Someone stole my pet loon. They're keeping it in the UP. And I'm just poop your pants angry about it. So I got to head up there tonight and track her down. And whoever has it, they're dead. They are dead. See you around, scummy.
A what?
A loon. It's a
bird.
It's a bird. It's like
the
similar to a duck. But they're really cool looking. They're black and white.
Wait a minute. Midland has a baseball team named after him.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Michigan.
Welcome to small town.
Yeah.
He has a pet loon?
No. They're like.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know. I should get one.
Chris, you have a jacket made out of a bald eagle's feathers. Man, and that
I forgot about
you walked right into that one,
sure
didn't you?
Did. Shoot.
All right.
Google a loon.
I know what they are.
It's
but I mean, you walked right into that one.
I sure did. Yeah, head first.
Speaking of grands.
Yes.
Mr. Yellowcat is commenting that recycled dirt from livestock events will do that to you.
He is without a doubt 100% correct.
Are you serious? Like, that's for real?
Hashtag allegedly.
Okay.
That could be fake news. I don't know.
It could be. But
huh.
We don't
I'm going to double stock up on masks.
Yeah, I would.
It wouldn't hurt. But it's pretty good dirt from what I can tell. I mean, what do I know? But it packs up.
Good last year.
Did it? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Jason says it rode good last year, so yeah.
Billy says he is a loon.
That means he didn't take a nap today.
He's not telling us anything we don't already know. Has he had a Diet Dew yet?
We don't know.
Right.
Chris, we're going to move to that segment of our show. And before we move in there, we wanted to make sure that we put it back over to you guys so you guys can say your thanks and shout out to your sponsors and everybody. Then we'll be moving into the news, rumors, and gossip segment. So I want to kind of hand the floor over to you and take it away.
I'll thank all of our sponsors, SSquared, Answer, Dan's Comp. I just want to give a big thanks to the group of guys that are here because they helped us while we were at indoor, and we moved on to helping all other tracks that need any help. Lansing, we helped Lansing a lot. Jamie helped build a nice steel sign up there by the starting gate. These guys here, Ryan and Chris, both welded that gate back together, fixed it. Appreciate their help. Eric and Jamie, all these guys, we worked on Lansing's track, got it ready. And you too, Justin. You and Melissa went over to Can-Am, and we helped get it.
Yes, we did. We loved every minute of it.
And you guys have put some miles in, and I'll be the first to say, everywhere that all the places we've went around, you guys have been there, and thank you. Honestly, thank you from all the racers here in the state of Michigan, especially us here at the All Things BMX Show. You know, your wife's doing scoring. They helped build the gate that we're giving away later. Lots of time up in the, and Can-Am's like, what, 3 hours? Is that 3 hours from you for your house?
2.5, 3 hours.
Okay,
yeah.
So you guys are coming all the way over there to help them out. You were right down at, so those that are unfamiliar, just when we talk about Michigan, it's this, okay? Just do that, and you can find it all around. So Chris and them are over here, Waterford's over here, Can-Am's way over here, and so on and so forth. Traverse City's up there. So it's a long ways, and you guys are at all of them. We hung out with you guys in Marquette.
Yeah.
You helped in Marquette. It's you guys got a good thing going, and we really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot. Really.
You guys go above and beyond. It's awesome.
Yes.
Great.
That's what we want to keep the support rolling, and the only way to do that is to support the tracks. And
Go ahead.
I talk to you, Justin. I talk to Kurt. I talk to Steve almost every day. We've just grown as a nice cohesive group.
That's family.
Now,
That's awesome.
quick question: how many? So, in the last 2 weeks, or let's say 2 weeks before Can-Am state qualifier, how many times did you have to talk Kurt off a ledge?
A lot. Yeah.
God love Kurt though.
Wednesday or whatever it was, and it sounded so frantic. I'm like, oh man, it's in the middle of the day. I could not, I couldn't break away. We were busy, and so I called him as soon as we got out, and it was all taken care of. I was so thankful that Yogi stepped up and let him run his race there. It was awesome.
And that's
That was
been
a big deal. That was good.
In the slideshow, there's a picture that, well, actually, we used it at the beginning of the show. It was the you were all no facial hair. It was when you were up north in Marquette. It'd been over a year ago, obviously, more of like a year and a half ago, and that was when you guys hashed this idea for all the tracks to get together this year, and it really started there. And like you guys really carried that torch on and made sure that there was that, big family of all the tracks this year, and everybody helped each other. Those that watch the show know that Waterford only had one race, and that was the other weekend. You guys were down there helping us, and it was a huge turnout, awesome time, fun time, and that we wouldn't have done it without you guys' help, and well, especially Jay over here and Corey building the track for us. So shout out to you guys, and again, thank you.
Yeah,
we enjoy it. Thanks.
Brittany from Capital City, Steve's daughter, is sending a big thank you in the chat to everybody that's been helping them out.
Oh, great.
No problem.
And I can't wait to...
So get over there and check out that Lansing track.
No kidding.
Check them all out. Kurt, I called to brag about how many people we had at our practice. I was like, hey, Kurt, guess what? And then Kurt's like, how many I had at practice? I'm like, he had like 40 out at Can-Am. We had 52 on a practice. I'm like, good God, Kurt, you got a good program.
Awesome.
No, he's got a good thing. And
that's good.
It comes from all of us helping, and that's a good thing. And I can't wait to get to that piece of news that I asked you to help out before we went on the air with. So we're going to jump into our news, rumors, and gossip here. It is the All Things BMX news crew. If Ron Burgundy was in here, he would be disappointed.
Yes.
Welcome to the news, rumors, and gossip section of the show.
Evan said Kurt's watching too, by the way.
Sponsored by the great people at Nate's Painting, who is missing in action. That's part of the gossip.
Chris.
Nate.
And there's your call out, Nate. There is your
missing in action.
call out right there.
Right there, yeah, for sure. So if you have any news, rumors, or gossip you need taken care of by the show, if you can share something with the show, email us at allthingsbmxshow@gmail.com. We'll get on here. If you got a double points race, a race for life,
anything
like that.
You want to talk shit on Jeremy Ames?
You want to talk bad on Jeremy?
Oh, see, now I'm not the only one.
I just wanted to see what Chris would do.
In the pre-show.
No.
Keep forgetting your kid's sitting next to him. Sorry.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. Keep it clean.
Okay.
Family show, man. Family show. Anyway, so if you have any info you want to share with us, you got to race. I know the folks like down in DeSoto, they have their belt series.
Yep.
They got that stuff going on. Our buddy Chris Allen, check him out if you haven't had a chance to lately. Chris's Corner. Check him out on Facebook. Great. What do we call him? The most positive man in BMX.
Absolutely.
Chris Allen,
100%.
DeSoto BMX, man. Great dude. Check out his show, Chris's Carpool. He's got Chris's Corner. I think he's doing that. He's probably live about right now,
Normally
actually. But yeah, so after you're done with us, you can go over there and check him out. All right, moving right along here.
Our show for next week is going to feature the one and only George Costa of Renin Design. So make sure you join us. Same time, same channel.
Make sure you share with all your friends.
We'll get that graphic up there for you. And let us know in the chat. You're going to join us next week on the show. And let us know, are you running his gears? Because that's what we want to know. Because are you running his stuff? Because that's what we want to talk about.
Yeah, the gears are really something, but he's got a whole
it's awesome
lineup. I think you can almost build a complete bike just out of his parts.
Is he the one that invented the grow with you gear, if you will?
The crank.
Oh, the crank.
Oh, crank. Oh,
yes.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, the adjustable.
I'm still learning.
No, very good.
There.
Very good call out. The adjustable crank arms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about those for sure when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Where else do we want to
You're going to go to the big breaking news from Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise.
That's right. We have big news.
Huge.
Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise is going Hollywood.
We didn't rehearse
all night to say that.
That worked out, man.
It did. So we're going to get Mike Miranda on this year's cruise, and we got to know, Chris, is there a chance that Michelle and yourself are going to join us on this thing?
When is it again?
When is it?
September 2021.
Yeah, it's a year from September.
So
middle of the week, so no races.
Little rumor here, no nationals going on. It is September 13th through the 17th. So it's a nice little break away from the racing. Prices are super cheap. Melissa and I bought whatever room, and I thought it'd be twice the price of it. I was really surprised. So
good deal,
Chris. You need to be there.
Yeah, check
All right.
Actually, Michelle, do you want to go?
I forgot. I'm selling it to the wrong person.
Yeah, you always got to ask the wife. It's important that way. But yeah, so check out this cruise. Go check out Mighty Mo's cruise. Mike Miranda is the MC for the evening. They're going to have Stu Thompson is the guest of honor, along with our buddy Howard Cato is going to be recognized as well. Had Howard on a month and a half roughly ago. Great dude. If you want to check out that interview, go back on YouTube and check out Howard Cato on All Things BMX Show.
Excellent transition.
I got it. And but yeah, so go check out Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise. Lots of great stuff going on there. You got a whole year. Start saving a couple bucks a week till next year.
Call Anita
And get signed up.
Beer cans are like 10 cents a piece in Michigan.
Right, that's true.
Totally could pay for it with that. Our next little bit of news is the masks. We are shamelessly selling these. I don't even care, man. You know what?
Everybody's got to have one, right?
First of all, Jason, pick yourself up off the floor. He's over here laughing like crazy. When I saw Heavy Pedals was pedaling koozies, I was like, we're good. We're good.
No pun
we're fine.
intended.
No pun, no. And I don't know if there's a little secret behind the picture here. If you can tell us the fruit that was used to stage those masks, like I'll send you one. But you can get your own, $12. We'll ship it to you, okay?
I can imagine what's going on in the chat
I know,
now.
it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, $12, we'll ship them to you. If you see us at a race, we got them for $10 to save yourself the shipping. You can get it right then and there. Those are your ATB T-Bone masks.
I got to say, they are very comfortable.
Don't fog your glasses up, man.
Not bad, no. Not as bad as a lot of the other ones I've tried, so that's for sure.
And
go check them out.
Next piece of news we have here, this is the one that Chris is going to help us out in here. So we had the race Saturday. Chris couldn't get clearance to bring his Bell 417 chopper into Lansing Airport. But we had the Trooper Star Memorial Race, fundraising benefit race. Sure, it's going to be a memorial race soon. And Chris, how much did you guys down there at Capital Area raise?
I want to say, well, I know it was over 2,000, but just under 3,000 probably.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
That is so great.
Yes.
It was such a beautiful night for racing too. Under the lights, and the presentation was awesome. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Yep. We enjoyed it. Everybody loved it. The silent auction was amazing.
Yep.
Star Strong shirts and yard signs, and it was just a great night.
Yeah.
Like the thing, like everybody that donated to that, including Mark Jennings, he put money up for the Money Open. Corey Stratton put up $500 for the Money Open.
Wow.
It was amazing.
And it was a great race too.
Yes, fun. It was fun to watch. It was great. And then Sunbelt Rentals was the people that gave us the lights to use free. It was amazing.
That's so great. So who won the Money Open?
I believe Alex Ward won the Money Open from our team, SSquared team. He was going to be on tonight. I wanted to talk him up. He did a really cool thing. He won the Money Open, and the sister of the wife of Trooper Star was there. So Trooper Star's sister-in-law, and he gave half of the winnings to her. So it goes to the family.
Very nice.
That's very cool.
Yep.
And like nobody had to tell him to do that. He just did it out of the the goodness and kindness of his heart.
Yeah, that is very sweet.
That is great. Yep. Giving back.
That's right.
Yep. What we all are here to do, right?
That's right.
I don't want to say anything, but Neiman, you had the whole shot. What the hell happened? I even have it on video. Chris was right across from me. I mean,
so then what? Solomon in the middle then?
Yeah, because look, Alex made a wicked move in the second corner because he went into the second corner in third, but where I was standing, I couldn't see the move that happened. And if anyone has the video, send it over because I really want to see it. Because man, he had to carve that thing like a Thanksgiving Day turkey. No, because he went in third and like cut around Solomon and Brandon. Awesome. It was a great move. Great race too. It could have been anybody's race at any moment. That's what made it awesome. So, and the fact he had a whole shot. So those are always fun.
Well, he won money for that too. Wasn't there a separate prize for the whole shot winner?
Yes.
Yeah. Steve Dyer and Amy Dyer and Michelle and I both donated money to that, so there would be a whole shot challenge. So I think whoever got it, was it Neiman that got it?
I'm pretty sure it was Neiman, yeah.
Screaming Neiman.
He needed some more Monster Energy drinks for the following day.
There you go.
The coolest thing with that Money Open, you said that it was going to be the biggest pot, which it was over $1,000 because we donated half of it to the benefit.
Yes. That's a good point to make, yeah.
And definitely not said enough, but what went to the racers, as Chris is saying, was half of what was there because the other half all went to his family. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And
that's right. Brandon's brake stopped working.
His what?
His brake.
You don't need brakes.
You don't need brakes, do you? Wait.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you do.
You do? Oh,
I mean, kinda.
In that second turn, you do. You got to feather that bad boy going in there.
Oh.
Or you can do what Steve Dyer does and just put your foot down like he's racing at Jack Pine.
I've only seen him do that on turn 1.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that old school, man. Foot down.
He's a TO that backs up what he says, though. You got to respect that guy.
Like it.
Is it that time?
Yeah, I think it is, sir.
Man,
it's a long time in coming. Is what time
sure
it is.
has. So this is what.
Now, hang on a second.
Folks are waiting for.
There's a guy sitting at the other end of that video. There's a few of them that were an intricate part in what we're gonna be raffling off. So
they took off. They have kids that need to get to bed for school. But yeah, Ryan and Chris. Ryan constructed that thing and perfected that gate, and Chris and him were welding on it like crazy.
I gotta say, it is one nice gate those guys put together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then with the Yellow Cat stuff on there, and the Michigan Wild guys jumping in on there.
Yeah. Well, so just the Yellow Cat gate system itself. It's super simple, but it works. some people that are friends with Melissa and I personally on social media would have saw we were using it Sunday because we had to make sure it worked before we give it away, and we might have been using it as a bribing tool for her daughter to try out gates, but
it worked.
It did
because she rolled a gate at Waterford yesterday.
She did.
Yeah,
now
that's so cool.
When you're looking at what's up on the screen, can you take that full size real fast? In the middle picture, you're going to see like this little, it's a light box. That light box itself actually it has a speaker on the side of it. And we probably talked about this before, so some of this is a repeat. But what I found interesting is, one, you can change the delay on the time from when you hit the button to the time that the gate drops. So you need more time.
So you can do it solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were talking about, the middle picture there. And it has the lights itself. So if you're like Jay over here, he uses lights. But you have an external input for a speaker. So you can set your own. If you had like a Bose and you just plugged it into the thing, you can listen. You can hear the beeps and cadence on that way.
Okay, so you can get some more volume out of it by hooking a second speaker to it. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And it's like completely plugged in with just a couple cables. And the guys built this thing. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It's not light by any means, but it does not flex at all. So, big boy, it's big boy approved, okay, guys? Like, you get on that thing, there's no flex on the gate, your tires grip, and, it'll help you get fast.
And it breaks down.
It does break in two.
You can pull it apart, take it down.
Still heavy.
And it's lighter, but it breaks in two. And where it breaks in the middle is the difference between what they came up with and what some of the other... I'm not going to use any names, but any of the other people, they know who I'm talking about. The way it breaks.
Other gates that are out there.
So the way it breaks in the middle, it can't flex. And probably one of the coolest parts they did was the spring that you can adjust to make the gate fall faster or slower.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That is one cool deal there.
Yeah.
So
you can't hit that. You're not going to hit that thing. It's nuts. Very impressed with overall everything. I am going to get some touch-up paint for it because we took it around the entire state of Michigan and showed it off. So it was in the back of my trailer, and there's some marks on it that we're not going to, we're not going to candy coat it. There is, but we're going to get some touch-up paint for you. But we took it.
It is all things BMX Show green.
Yeah, it's green. Yep. But that thing went to TC, Marquette. It went everywhere so people could see it. And if you guys are thinking of a practice gate or a practice gate system, I'm telling you right now, Yellow Cat's the way to go with it. So we modified the giveaway from when we started. We were going to give away just helmets straight up to the tracks here in Michigan. We said this many episodes ago. We just never changed the overlay. We're going to take the tracks that's why we made sure you guys put your track, your home track when you got a slot on the raffle. So the top 8 tracks are going to end up with 4 helmets. Okay, so they might not all be Michigan from when we started, because when it started, what were we called, Chris?
Michigan BMX Podcast Show.
So we would say, hey,
have updated now. We are
a way to get more people in is if their tracks, if they're in the top, and their tracks can end up with the helmets that we're going to buy with the money that we raised.
So we sold 80 spots at $20 a shot.
Yep.
And we did have some folks buy more than one, for sure. And
especially when that extra money came through with COVID.
Billy says he's going to win. He doesn't need the paint.
Oh, Billy doesn't need the paint.
All right, so we updated that list before we went on the air, and I hope everyone has their numbers. And we're gonna do. Hang on, let me pull this up over here on my screen.
Pull your list of numbers up.
So we're gonna use random.org, just like our friends over at bmxraz.com or BMXraz Facebook group uses. And if you haven't done that, get over there and check them guys out.
Check it out.
So let me pull up. I just want to go to the page. So I got when Jay hits that magic button,
we'll know the winner's name real quick because we can look up by number.
And if you guys haven't noticed, we're trying to build the anticipation up. So.
Don't worry, Autumn. We'll if you win, we'll let you know.
Hey, maybe we should wait till next week to pull it.
I'm thinking probably not at this point. We just might as well.
Yeah. All right.
Jay, what do you think? Just wait till next week and give it away?
Or you can give it to me.
Or just give it to him.
All right. So
we're kidding.
I'm sure most people have all their numbers memorized at this point. Let's just go full screen on the random.org. Chris, you've got 5 numbers in here.
I believe so.
Yep. So that's just at a state qualifier, that's just 2 of the kids' entry fees with both bikes.
Better buy another one, huh?
All right. Jay, are you ready, my friend? Here's our drum roll.
Drum roll.
There it is. Here we go. 15. Yeah, it's me. You're not going to believe who it is. You are not going to believe who that is.
My brother.
Number 15.
Hold on. We have. We can build this anticipation even more. So we're going to tell you who won this. The next one up. Here is your winner.
No.
Nate? Oh,
missing in action, Nate's painting.
You are not getting this gate.
Oh.
Actually,
right.
we'll deliver it. We're going to deliver it, but we're all going swimming in that new pool, Nate. And congratulations to Nate.
You're going to have to text him.
I know. That's.
Thank you to
I think
everyone.
I have his phone number. We can call him. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
You want to call him?
Let's
see
put
if we
him
can
on the
call him.
spot.
Chris Beer's right. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely.
The money is gonna help us give back to all these tracks, and we very much appreciate it. We had a lot of fun.
And like we were talking up before, the guys that put this all together, it was all donated. The Yellow Cat stuff, it was all donated.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I'm going to do it.
We're really excited about this. I mean, we may not show our excitement
I think
my daughter says I don't show my excitement. But
are you Facebook calling him?
I am, because I don't have his.
Come on, Nate, pick up.
You better pick up, Nate. There he is. Well, that's his business one. So let's call and see if we can. And if somebody has his phone number, text it to me.
Yeah, if you have Justin's number, text him. Nate.
It's on the. It was.
It's on the screen. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I guess he's not.
This is what happens with live shows.
We are live, but all right. So Nate from Nate's Painting is our winner of the pro. Not what is it?
Well,
I screwed that up.
I hope Jeremy doesn't follow through on stabbing me because he didn't win.
Oh, he won't.
No, you never know with that guy. You've heard his voicemails.
Brandon says he's gonna throat chop him and take the gate.
Absolutely.
All right.
Brandon, you better bring a cart with you.
It's Nate. Man, awesome. And
congratulations.
Now it's time for some birthdays, right?
Birthdays. Here we go.
All right. So we want to say happy birthday to our friend Chad Miller and Justin Rincon from that Toledo group, Jeremy Barlow, Regis. I can't say his last name. He can call in and tell me how to say it if he wants. Shayna and Sheena Days. They were some pros out of Michigan a few years back. They were on the Dirt Works team. And Chris, the one and only.
Oh, the one we were talking. Sam Willoughby had a birthday. I believe it was yesterday. So happy birthday to Sam.
Hello.
You rang a day?
Hello.
Hey, you there, buddy?
Can you hear us?
Here.
Hi, Nate. You're live on the show.
You're live on the All Things BMX Show.
Can you hear everybody now?
I can hear everybody now.
Awesome.
All right.
You're live. What's up?
We're live. I was just calling back because I seen I missed a call.
I know we got good news for you.
Would you like to tell him, Melissa?
No, go ahead. Thanks, Michigan Wild, too, by the way.
You should thank them.
We should all be thanking Michigan Wild.
Yes.
For sure.
But Nate specifically should be thanking Michigan Wild.
Any idea yet, Nate?
I think I might have. I think that money I gave Melissa might have got me something.
It did.
It definitely sure got you something, buddy.
Wait a minute. You, we want to say congratulations. You are the winner of the gate system.
Well, look at that.
The
I
Yellow
won
Cat.
something. That's awesome.
Look, first of all, I understand. We saw the pictures of the pool, and I can't wait for you to go back and watch the show because we even did a little extra thing for you for your team introduction. But you know, it is a Yellow Cat Michigan Wild Gate system that we're part of, so it's pretty awesome. We're gonna set it up and pop wheelies into your pool.
Oh, perfect. That sounds wonderful.
That sounds wonderful.
He says with a nice calm voice.
Well,
congratulations, Nate.
Yes, congratulations.
A couple things. Congratulations. The business is killing it, man. You're doing big things over there, and way to go. And the house looks amazing. The pool's beautiful, and now you have your own gate that you can practice on.
Good.
Because
I just gotta get back to the track. It's been a few weeks. I injured my arm, and I haven't been on the track or doing much anything.
Well, now we know why he was missing in action.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I kind of dropped a part of a 1,000-pound gun safe on my arm and messed up the muscle.
Can I ask a very important question?
How many guns are in the gun safe?
Were any guns injured in that safe dropping on your arm?
The guns were safe sitting on at home, and we were just moving the safe to the new house.
All right. So, well, congratulations on the new house. It looks beautiful. And congratulations on winning your new gate.
Well, sweet. Well, hopefully we'll see you all very soon. I'm going to try to make it up on Sunday just to at least watch.
Okay.
Or pick up your gate.
You have to pick your gate up.
Yeah. Bring a truck because it's heavy.
After the show, we're going to go out and do some gates on it. And Chris said something about
flipping a wheelie.
Public urination on the thing. I don't know, buddy.
I was not going to do that.
Sweet.
We'll have it there for you Sunday, okay?
Okay, we'll see you.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you, Nate.
Congratulations.
See you guys. See you, Justin.
See you, buddy.
All right.
Well, how about that?
Awesome.
If anyone's going to call it was rigged, they can, because Chris's team was on here and a team member won.
Yep.
Oh. Total random.
It couldn't have happened. The only one that could have rigged the thing was whatever website, and
it was just a random.
Jay spent like 30 minutes before the show went on the air to make sure that we found the one that was with the most reputable whatever
best reviews.
Yeah. Actually, he was trying to find one with some cool cards and dice and things like that on it. So, again,
Right.
congratulations to Nate. You know what time it is?
High time.
It is.
Definitely not trivia.
There we go.
Definitely true.
It is
I hope I have the right answer.
time for Melissa's trivia question. Whoa.
Melissa.
Yes.
What do we got?
All right.
What are we giving away this
I got
week?
my usual giveaway pack here. Heavy pedal, zine, stickers. I got a bike plate here and a t-shirt from T-Bones. Because, you know, we always got lots of T-Bone t-shirts to give away here. So
There we go.
everybody's familiar with that. But, okay, we asked Mr. Medler how many team members he currently has on his roster. I would like the answer.
Drew, you can't answer it yet.
That's right. Don't say it out loud.
No, you guys can't answer.
We will let you answer it, but we're going to go to the chat.
That's right. So first one to give me the right answer wins yourself a prize pack. Oh, Autumn wins. That was fast.
That was...
Man, that wasn't a very tough question, apparently.
Wow.
No.
So Autumn was first?
Yes.
All right.
What's the answer?
Drew.
20.
Yeah.
20. That's
20.
right. All right, Autumn,
All right.
I'll have your gift package.
Oh, Evan's in here from YouTube, isn't
Sunday?
he?
Yes.
He was the winner.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah. All right.
Answer August 18th, 2019. Stop it, Billy.
All right.
Goodness. Well, thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it.
That was quick. Holy cow. All right.
Wait, you mean it quick as in the time overall?
The time overall? No,
You mean we finally hit
the question. The answer in question. Usually we have a pause there for a minute or so until we...
had an easy one in a while, though.
Yeah, we have been...
Melissa's been...
Yeah, Melissa's been stepping the game up there on that.
Her next level she's going to is she's going to start asking for the blood type.
Of who? My guests or my?
The cat that tore down the curtains the other week.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Hope you guys were watching that one.
Holy cow!
All right, so don't forget, we'll be this Sunday. We're going to be
state championship. Rock City.
We'll do our best to broadcast that live. It's always a gamble. Just
you never know what you're going to get.
You do not know with that live feed. Could just be Chris doing keg stands. We don't know. Or it could be the model. It could be the model airplane towing around that championship banner behind our guests. You guys gonna have that there?
You want it? I'll bring it.
I
oh my goodness!
I'm glad you guys had won that, because if there's there's a couple other teams I could think of. If they had won that thing, it'd have been a cape and some goggles, and that might have been all they'd have been wearing, running around with it. So kept it very classy here in Michigan. We look forward to seeing you guys this weekend, and we're going to throw it over to Chris one more time. Chris, is there anybody, Chris Medler, anybody that you'd like to thank one more time before we get out of here?
All the sponsors, John Sawyer, Blake Sawyer, Michelle Sanger, all of them at Answer and SSquared, Dance Comp. They take care of us, and they take care of us well, and we appreciate it. Thanks to everybody that comes out and helps. Obviously, we're down at Lansing a lot. We help a lot there. But wherever we go, everybody shows up, and when we need help, the people come through. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, we thank you for joining us this evening, and congratulations, not just on the championship, but on the team. You guys are doing big things here, not just in the state of Michigan, but all over the place now, and you are backed by an awesome company. Chris?
Okay. Again, everyone, thanks for coming by tonight, stopping in, seeing what we're doing. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on YouTube. I think that's what those YouTube guys all say. Make sure you smash the like button, ring the notification, all that stuff on YouTube.
When you say it, Chris.
Smash. Do all that stuff. But yeah, help us out with our YouTube, please. We're really trying to get that going so that we can come up in their search more. That's what we're looking to do there with their, what do you call that, algorithm, all that junk. Yep. Anyway, subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Facebook, share it with all your friends. We're also on Twitter, Periscope. We're on Twitch. Those are where you can catch all the live versions.
Not on Twitch anymore.
Oh, we dropped the Twitch. Okay. Yes. All right.
Wait, is that a saying?
Drop the Twitch.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's a new catch thing now.
It is
new rap song for Chris.
Twitch.
Chris's hidden track on his rap album. Drop the Twitch, son.
You can see that on a T-shirt.
No THC for the CBD.
Oh my goodness, people. All right, so make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. Make sure you share this with your friends. Tune in next week. We're going to talk to George Costa from Renan Design Group. He will be our guest next week. Make sure you check out the podcast. If you're into the podcast thing, you're driving in the car, you want to check out the audio version, you can get us on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you download your podcast from. If you have any news or information you want to share with the show, email us at allthingsbmxshow@gmail.com. Again, thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. We appreciate your time, and have a wonderful evening, and God bless you.